Good evening, everybody. My name is Dottie Chalmers-Cutter of Chalmers Insurance Group, and I'm also chair of the board of the Institute for Family-Owned Business. I'm delighted to be here with you tonight for the 2023 Maine Family Business Awards, and I'd also like to extend a special welcome. We have several people actually streaming in from home, so feel free to chat online with our online MC, Paula Mahoney, founder at Words at Work and a fellow IFOB board member. So tonight, we welcome Image Armstead, who is a 15-year-old junior in high school. She was recently crowned top royal in the Boothbay's Got Talent competition. She's a member of the Lincolnaires Honor Choir at Lincoln Academy, is a member of the award-winning Boothbay Y Arts Theater competition team, and she teaches ballet. So if you wouldn't mind, please rise for our national anthem, sung by Image Armstead.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sarah Cox, and I'm the Chief Human Resources Officer here at L.L.Bean. We are so happy to have all of you here with us. I'm welcoming you this evening both in my capacity as a leader here at L.L.Bean and also as a leader of L.L.Bean's Family Resource Group, which is a small team of HR and administrative professionals who provide development, communication, and project and event support to the L.L.Bean family, and many of whom are here this evening. As we gather here tonight to celebrate family business, you may have heard that the L.L.Bean family is mourning the loss of Jim Gorman Sr., a third-generation owner in the business who passed away on Sunday at the age of 91. Jim is the grandson of our founder, Leon Wood Bean, LL, and the father of our executive chairman, Sean Gorman. Jim served on the L.L.Bean's board of directors for 5 decades, guiding some of the business's most important decisions around growth, while always ensuring that we stayed true to our roots. He was a beloved leader in his family, in the business, in the community, and honestly, one of the sweetest people I've ever met. Thank you for joining me in keeping Sean and his family in your thoughts this evening. Now, as we turn our attention to our festivities tonight, on behalf of the L.L.Bean family and my colleagues worldwide, I am honored to welcome you to the Institute for Family-Owned Businesses Annual Awards Celebration and to our beautiful new corporate headquarters. This campus reflects L.L.Bean's rich history and inspires current employees to follow in our founders' footsteps, developing products that enable customers to experience the restorative power of being outside. Our HQ, as we all call it, officially opened earlier this year, and it's almost 390,000 square feet of space. It also represents one of Maine's biggest commitments to an adaptive reuse and renovation project, with most of the structure standing in the footprint of our very first distribution center that was built in the 1970s. Not surprisingly, we worked with lots of amazing Maine-based partners on the project, including Zachow Construction, a family-owned company that joins us tonight. Sean himself was deeply involved in the design process for the building, and it truly represents his vision of celebrating the legacy of his family's company and all its rich outdoor history and heritage. Speaking of legacy, I also want to welcome you to this special event space that bears the name of another beloved L.L.Bean leader, Leon Gorman. Leon was another of L.L.'s grandsons and the L.L.Bean family member who is credited for transforming what was once a small, direct mail company into the global outdoor brand that we are today. As a Maine family-owned business for 111 years and counting, which recently entered its 6th generation, I cannot overstate the importance of the role that family ownership has played and continues to play in our company's enduring success. I also know that the ingredients required to sustain L.L.Bean as a successful outdoor brand is not a formula that is wholly unique to our business or even to our company. As you all well know, it is a way of operating with a focus on values, on giving back, and on building legacy that is embraced and modeled by everyone in this room and in the family-owned enterprises that all of you represent. Tonight is a celebration of those commitments and how together we not only keep Maine strong, but we keep Maine working. After all, 8 out of 10 businesses in Maine are family-owned, meaning we are the largest cohort of employers in our state, which makes the HR person in me very, very proud and equally excited to now pass the microphone to tonight's fantastic lineup of speakers. Once again, a true welcome to all of you, and thank you so much for coming.
Hi there. I'm Jeff Zachow. I'm CEO of Zachow Construction.
Hey, I'm Charlie Zachow. I'm a superintendent with Zachow Construction.
And, it really is kind of cool to be here tonight in this building. First of all, congratulations to all the nominees. It's great. We were fortunate to be honored as the Rennie's Large Business Award winner a few years ago. And we were also fortunate to partner with L.L.Bean on this fabulous project. I was thinking back, and I think it was probably the winter of 2019, and Charlie and I were giving someone a tour, and we were probably standing right around here. And at that time, there were 12 excavators working inside. There were concrete trucks, dump trucks, concrete pump. Fleming was driving pile. There was a lot of activity. And I can remember at that time, I said to whoever we were with that, this area right here is going to become a conference center. And that could hold up to 900 people. And L.L.Bean's vision was to allow community organizations to use it for special events just like this. And I also remember that kind of I pointed to about this area and said, I think that's where the podium probably will be. And I remember thinking that, who knows, someday maybe I'll stand up there to do something. And, and I think really, I'm really proud to be standing here with my son. As we celebrate some great Maine family businesses. And really, what a better place to be doing it. L.L.Bean is a wonderful company. It's certainly an iconic brand and without question the premier family-owned business. Before we finish up, I think we just want to share a few interesting facts about the project that we're often asked. And before Charlie goes, I'll just say the one thing I realized, Charlie worked more hours on this project than any other individual, and I checked this morning, and it was just over 7,200 hours. So he certainly knows the project, and he can share a few little interesting tidbits.
Yeah, so like my dad said, it's a really cool project. Super excited to have been a part of it. We're kind of in a limited part of the building. Just wanted to share some about it for you guys. So the overall footprint of the place is 390,000 square feet. Along with the conference center and courtyard that you guys are familiar with at this point, there's also a testing lab, a gym, photo studio, clinic, dining, kitchen area, and all that in the place. Over the course of the job, we had over 1,250 different people work on the project. Most of them were Maine residents, and we had very few, out of Maine subcontractors in the job. Something kind of cool is because the project was happening during COVID, it started in 2019. The original sequence of the job was to do a multi-phase thing to allow Beans to stay in their offices, but everyone was working from home. So right now, we still would have been in the second phase of the project. We finished this project over 2 years ahead of schedule, mostly due to the fact that Beans wasn't here. But over the project as well, we worked over 500,000 labor hours on the project that we've logged, and over that entire project, we didn't have a single lost time injury on site, which we feel is a really cool accomplishment.
Well, great, thanks, and good luck, everyone.
So thank you, Sarah, Jeff, and Charlie. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to this year's Barry Dunn Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Janet Cole Cross of Cole Cross Connections. Janet, a third-generation member of the family behind Cole's Express Trucking Company, before starting her own business, has been a leader for women and family business for decades. She's a founding board member of the IFOB and has served our organization in many capacities, including starting the Women and Family Business and my personal fave, Next Generation peer groups. I first met Janet in 2015 when I joined Next Gen, and Janet was our professional facilitator. So Janet wanted to kind of suss me out, I think, and she welcomed me to lunch and wanted to get to know me better. And at that point, I think she really was interested in knowing me as a person, but in knowing more about my family business and my role within it. And I remember leaving that lunch date with just this feeling of this personal connection that was made. And Janet has this very motherly way about her. So I would say she's mastered the art of humble inquiry, which is getting to know people truly as people at a deeper level through displaying curiosity, empathy, and compassion. Our peer group at that time was a fairly new group of next-generation family business leaders leading our businesses. And Janet worked so hard at team building and getting us to build trust so that we felt comfortable being vulnerable and sharing our unique family business challenges in a safe space. She would masterfully facilitate the meetings, always starting with some fun and unique icebreaker, of which I use several of those techniques today, Janet. And she would always share newspaper clippings and articles and book recommendations with us. And she was so open to input from our group because she really wanted to make sure that our time together was meaningful and impactful to us. Janet and I also happen to share a common interest in internship programs and family businesses, which prompted us to even co-teach a 2-part class to IFOB members on implementing internship programs and family businesses. The classes were well attended, and Janet smirked. I can still hear her in my head. "Dottie, I think we need to take these classes on the road and help champion internship programs all over the state of Maine." And I had to remind Janet that I couldn't exactly quit my day job at the time, but I loved and admired her energy and passion for seeing the value in such a program. I know for a fact that Janet has meant a lot to so many people. So rather than me just get up here and gush about how wonderful she is, I wanted her also to see a very special tribute video that we put together. So please enjoy, and let's learn a little bit more about this special lady, Janet Cole Cross.
first met Janet 40 years ago when we worked together at her family's trucking company. Since that time, I've seen Janet really make her mark in the state of Maine in helping out many family-owned businesses. Janet's got a unique set of qualities with her determination, her business savvy, and her just true understanding of what it takes with the challenges to run a family business.
Janet is filled with grace, encouragement, and always a warm smile. She's been committed from the beginning to improving IFOB, and her list of involvement and achievements is long and impressive.
Over these many years, her passion for serving family businesses, particularly members of the next generation, has been a significant contribution to the success of the Institute, as well as those family businesses she served.
Janet's commitment to the IFOB over the past has contributed to the growth, development, and the success of where the organization is today.
I'd love to tell you all a story about Janet where she essentially saved my emotional life. Many, many years ago, I was the chairman of the Institute of Family Owned Business, and when you finished being chairman, you had to be head of the nominating committee. I was at a point in life where things were very, very stressful for me. So I was very, very thrilled, saved, and will never, never be able to thank Janet enough for taking over the nominating committee for me and getting great people on the board.
Janet Coldcross literally changed the entire trajectory of my life in one single phone call. In 2017, I was climbing the corporate ladder in New York City, working at West Elm, and I thought I had life all figured out. Until that one day, Janet calls me to tell me about an opportunity at our family-owned business and the incredible impact that I could have and make. It literally just blew my mind because I never had thought about this as an opportunity before, but the way that Janet spoke with such care, warmth, compassion, and that was it. I called my dad, I said, I'm all in, book me a plane ticket, I'm moving to Maine.
My first impression of Janet was that she was incredibly welcoming, and I knew that we would get along from the start. Janet is so passionate and intelligent, and her passion for family businesses in Maine really shines through.
She was instrumental in sharing with me the history and the culture of the IFOB. She imparted her love of family-owned businesses and worked with me and other board members to formalize the next-gen peer affinity groups and plan on other relevant programming. She then facilitated and led the peer groups for many years, spearheading the program and leaving a legacy as a skilled facilitator with a keen insight into the ups and downs of family-owned business.
We first met when we were developing the pilot program for the Next Generation group. I felt secure knowing that she's been in our situation before and she is familiar with growing up in a family business and passing along the torch.
She's very genuinely passionate about making sure that younger people in the next generation of their family business are able to talk to her about any obstacles they might run into or issues.
Janet has a unique ability to draw people's strengths out and connect that to a career path. And I'm so grateful for everything she's done for my company and for young people around Maine.
Janet, you are so special. You care so deeply for the cause, the mission, but you care about the people. And we feel that, and we love you.
So thank you, Janet, for being you. We are all forever grateful.
From all of your friends here at the Cole Foundation, Janet, we want to congratulate you on a job well done, and I'm sure your mom and dad are very proud of you as well.
Thank you, Janet, for all you've done for the Institute of Family-Owned Business.
Congratulations, Janet. I am so thrilled for you on this well-deserved award.
Thank you for your belief in me. Thank you for your love. And thank you for all that you've done for the IFOB. We are so grateful.
Seth Weber, principal with Barry Dunn, please join me on the stage along with Janet. to present the 2023 Barry Dunn Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Janet Cole Cross. So Janet, congratulations on this well-deserved award, and on behalf of the IFOB, thank you so much for your impactful contributions, and I'm going to let you have the stage, Janet.
Thank you, Dottie. Thank you all. Probably would help if I turned this upside down, the right side up. Thank you to everyone who put so much into this evening. Catherine, Brooke, Keith, Dottie, and all those who work behind the scenes. That video was absolutely amazing. I will be watching it many times over. I'm so grateful for my cheering section. First of all, I know that my parents are here with us cheering from an upper balcony somewhere in this building. I'm proud to introduce you to my biggest fans and supporters, my husband Bill and our son Brian. Just wave, you don't have to. Other family here tonight, and there won't be a quiz afterwards, are my sister and brother-in-law, Ann and George Park, my brother and sister-in-law, Gary and Pat Cole, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, Mary Ellen and David Nisbet, my niece, their daughter, Liz Tully, and our cousin, Barbara Nucci. Several special friends are here tonight to support me as well, and I'm very thankful to each one of you. Thank you to the IFOB Board and Advisory Board. I'm honored and grateful to join Maddie, Harry, and Frank, who previously received this award. I loved working with each one of them over the years. And congratulations to all the family businesses here tonight. Whether you win an award or not, you have earned the recognition and respect by simply taking the risk of being in business with those you love. It's never an easy task, but under the right conditions, it can be so gratifying. I highly recommend being as active as you can be in the IFOB. As with most everything in life, it will come back to you in many unexpected positive ways. I'm very fortunate to have a variety of career experiences, from working for a very large corporation in Boston, to joining our family's trucking company, to owning my own business, which was the icing on the cake. Bringing much of what I learned back to the family business was very rewarding. Thank you to my brothers, Gary, who's here tonight, and Len, for encouraging me to join the family business and always supporting my ideas. In a similar way, I was able to bring to the creation of the IFOB what I learned at 3 different family business programs. The best practices of family businesses that were shared at these programs was like lifting the veil for me. 2 important thoughts that I wanted to pass along. The first one, be true to yourself. Find your own voice, which, as we know, is difficult in a family business. But who are you and what are your gifts? It's never too late to discover more about yourself and what gives you purpose. The second is to be a mentor to others and find mentors and nurture those relationships. I have been so fortunate to have many mentors in all areas of my life. 2 are here tonight, and I'd like you to meet them. My dear friend Peggy Hodgkins, thank you, first introduced me to the knowledge and power of understanding family business dynamics by recommending the Wharton School for Family Business to me in the late 80s. My brothers and I convinced our dad to attend the program for CEOs, and I attended the week-long Women in Family Business Fast Track. It was truly a life-changing experience. Peggy's connection came from a difficult chapter in her life as her husband died and she became the successor with limited prior experience. She could now teach the class on emergency succession plans. Peggy was an early panelist right here at the IFOB. A second dear friend and mentor is our own Maddie Corson. I served on the IFOB board and several committees, as she mentioned in the video, with Maddie for many years, and I watched her in total amazement. She is one incredible person and has been a mentor to many. Each of these women has their own unique family business story. Hopefully, you've heard at least Maddie's by now. It's been a while since I've heard it, but it's fascinating. And they are both willing to share so that others can learn. Long before women were in family business leadership roles, they both were put into very demanding situations and they thrived. I admire how they handled themselves, found trusted resources, were great listeners, and embraced sound ideas. No politics or ego with these women. Their authentic, open, honest, lighthearted, and highly professional leadership examples have been a beacon for me. So remember, be a mentor and cherish your mentors and be true to yourself. We each have a responsibility to those who have come before us and those coming along after us. It's been a joy and a privilege to be part of this organization for 30 years. I feel very fortunate to have known so many of you in different capacities, as fellow volunteers, as clients, as fellow resources to family businesses, as members of the beloved next generation groups that inspired me and gave me optimism for the future. We have shared laughter, tears, and very personal stories of our hopes and dreams. We used our combined creative ideas to build something greater than the sum of its parts, to help Maine family businesses thrive. I'll leave you with a favorite quote from A.A. Milne. As Christopher Robin says to his best friend Winnie the Pooh, "Promise me you'll always remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Catherine Wygant Fawcett, the Executive Director of the Institute for Family-Owned Business, otherwise known as IFOB. It's really fun to look out and see all you guys. This is a great room. So we're so glad to honor you, Janet, for your incredible amount of time and effort you put into the IFOB as we celebrate 29 years this year. Congratulations, Janet, and thank you for all you've done for us. We really appreciate it. It's wonderful to be together to celebrate the 23rd Annual Maine Family Business Awards and all of our impressive honorees. I especially want to thank L.L.Bean for hosting us in this amazing new facility built by our members and past award winners and one of our judges, Zach Al Construction. Each year I think about our founders, Shep Lee and his daughter Kathy, and their vision for an organization that would help family-owned businesses reach their fullest potential. Now, nearly 3 decades later, I think they'd be proud of the way that we've continued to honor the vision as we grow. Our members come from every region of Maine and represent diverse business sectors, from farms to construction and manufacturing to retail to hospitality and recreation to finance to real estate, marketing, and more. They benefit from the wide range of impactful educational programs, robust networking, and relationship-building opportunities and peer advisory groups we offer each year. Check out our upcoming programs on pages 58 and 59. You see all those brochures there? Check it out in your program book. And for those semifinalists and finalists who are new to the IFOB, we welcome you with your free membership for the rest of the year to experience these upcoming programs. Our missions and values are shaped by our all-volunteer board of directors, who you'll find listed in your program. And we're also excited to celebrate Brooke Stewart, our Director of Communications, who is the driving force behind our organization as she reaches her 5-year mark, and we welcome our newest team member, Marlena Maglieri, as our new Sales and Marketing Coordinator. We invite you to join us in our growing list of family-owned businesses and associate partners that are the members of this vibrant Institute family. Our founding sponsors are the cornerstones of the Institute. Their generous, ongoing support helps our members grow and succeed. Thank you to the Institute's founding sponsors, MEMIC, Partners in Workplace Safety, and also our partner in tonight's awards, the law firm Vero, Clark Insurance, a March & McClellan agency company, accountants Barry Dunn, TD Bank, and Richard Brothers Financial Advisors. Thank you. Our elite partners make the Institute's ever-growing list of programming and networking opportunities possible. Thank you, Baker Newman Noyce, Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, and our new partners, Gorham Savings Bank, Kaposa Floor Covering Center, and Old Port Specialty Tile, our elite partners. Finally, I want to recognize the sponsors of tonight's gala and awards for making this evening possible. Thank you to MEMIC, our title sponsor, L.L.Bean, our host this evening, our award sponsors, Rennie's, Chalmers Insurance Group, M&T Bank, Lee Automalls, Geiger, Horse Roofing, and Barry Dunn, and our event sponsors, Decor, this beautiful decor, Machias Savings Bank, Live Streaming, Family Enterprise USA, Cocktail, Skowhegan Savings and Pine State Trading Company, Entertainment, the Cody Corporation, Magic Mirror, Vogue Packaging, Video, Kaposa Floor Covering Center and Old Port Specialty Tile Company, Social Media, Flight New Media, and Audio AV Tech. Other sponsors include Zakow Construction, Oakhurst, Bangor Savings Bank, Hammond Lumber, Camden National Bank, Carson Insurance, and Norway Savings Bank. Media sponsors, Down East, Maine Biz, Flight New Media, and Maine Trust. Our table sponsors, and our circle of friends from all our family businesses. Thanks to each of you for making these awards possible. Finally, I would like to welcome our guest speakers and last year's First Generation Award winner, Chase Morrill. He's here. And I really want to thank our host, Amanda Hill. She's really great, so thank you for being here with us tonight. I now invite Joe Kaposa, President of Kaposa Floor Covering Center and IFOB Vice Chair, to the podium. Welcome, Joe.
This year, the Institute received more than 500 nominations from all across Maine, far surpassing our previous record. From those, 35 semifinalists were selected and narrowed down to 26 finalists. The semifinalists are Doobie's Flower Shop, Ironclad Eats, Janelle Bags, Oulette Cleanup, Palo Entertainment, PK Realty Management, The Scone Goddess, The Sunrise Guide, and Ward's Neighborhood Market. Congratulations to the semifinalists. And tonight, we've invited our 26 finalists to introduce themselves to all of you.
Hi, I'm Zach Means, present third generation owner of Means Wealth Management based here in Bangor. My grandfather started a business in 1935, and now I have the pleasure of continuing his legacy alongside my father, 2 brothers, and our team of 15 wonderful employees here in the state of Maine. Here at Means, our goal is to provide transparency to the wealth management industry. More than that, we thrive on the special connections we have built together as colleagues and also with our clients. We are a Maine family serving Maine families and businesses, and we are thankful to everyone we have had the pleasure of working with over the years.
My name is Benjamin Way, and this is my wife.
My name is Megan Crane Way, and this is my sister Chelsea. Hi, my name is Chelsea Crane Pitts, and this is my husband Douglas.
My name is Douglas Pitts, and we are Dragonfly Farm and Winery.
We are a Stetson-based wine producer specializing in sweet fruit wines. We have 32 varieties of wine, and we can be found in over 400 stores in Maine, including several grocery store chains such as Sam's Club and Target.
Hi, I'm Jason,
Hi, I'm January.
and we own Holy Cannoli in downtown Waterville, Waterville's only authentic Italian bakery. We're not just cannolis, we're also cheesecake too. We have lots of bars and cookies and fresh breakfast items every day.
Hi, I'm Steve Barker, President and owner, first generation, and founder of the Wood Pellet Warehouse.
Hi, my name is James Barker, second generation owner of Wood Pellet Warehouse. What makes our company unique is we deliver wood pellets and bio bricks throughout the state of Maine and New Hampshire.
And I started this company throwing them out of the back of a pickup truck. And what's very unique is being able to work with my son and seeing the business grow as far as it has.
The first year in business, we did 30 tons of pellets to currently around 25,000 tons of product delivered to you every year.
We bring the heat.
Hi, I'm Polly Mahoney, and this is one of our sled dogs, Olga.
And I'm Kevin Slater, and this is one of our four-legged employees, Angus.
We are first-generation owners of Mahoosuc Guide Service, which we founded in 1990. We have been full-time, year-round guides offering fully outfitted dog sledding and canoeing trips, as well as cultural trips with Inuit, Cree, and Wabanaki. We have been blessed to be able to make a living doing what we love.
The story of Edible Maine is the story of food. We weave the tales of Maine's rich culinary landscape, from dedicated farmers to passionate chefs, and everyone in between. Our stories are a journey through our state's vibrant, diverse, and sustainable food culture. We are not just a magazine or a website. We are a community advocate, championing a sustainable, local, and inclusive food future. Join us in celebrating the stories of Maine, tasting the flavors of our region, and nurturing our local food community. Edible Maine. Savor the story, season by season.
Hi, my name is Veronica Nickner, a third-generation family member working for NR Distributors. We have 4 generations of family ages 15 to 91 involved in daily operations and committed to upholding our grandfather's values. We are the largest single-location flooring distributor from Maine to Pennsylvania, providing our customers one source for everything flooring. If you were to ask Roman Pomelo, my grandfather, the founder and inventor of what we sell, he would tell you high-quality flooring with outstanding customer service to every customer, unbeaten by other distributors.
Hi, welcome to Brothers Blueberries, owned by Gwen Brothers here in Hope, Maine. Our family's ancestors first settled here in the 1750s. We now grow 170 acres of wild blueberries that we sell to processors, but mostly direct to customers for fresh, frozen jams, along with spirits from our grandsons, Jeremy Howard's Blueberry Distillery.
Hi, I'm Laurel Chadwick. My sister Lynn and I own Chadwick's Craft Spirits. We're a first-generation distillery and tasting room located in Pittston, Maine.
Hi, I'm Lynn, and all of our products are triple distilled and handcrafted on premise.
We hope you'll visit us at 29 Chadwick Lane.
Cheers!
Hi, I'm Tim Hebert, co-owner and CEO of Hebert Construction. We're a fourth-generation family-owned business celebrating our 80th anniversary. My grandfather started this company as a skilled carpenter in 1943, relocating from Van Buren to Lewiston, Maine. Today, we have over 70 employees with offices in Lewiston and Portland. One of our greatest accomplishments is the dedication we have from our employees. I'm sure we can all agree that none of us would be here today celebrating our achievements and our company's success without what makes our companies great, our people.
Hello, I'm Drew Desjardins.
And I'm Susan Desjardins.
And we're the owners of Mr. Drew and His Animals 2 Exotic Rescue and Education Center in Lewiston, Maine.
We've been in business for about 8 years, and we have our beautiful Children's Museum of Natural Science. And we hope to leave a legacy to our state of Maine and to our city of Lewiston for generations to come.
Good evening. My name is Daniel Cody, third-generation president of our family business, the Cody Corporation. Our company is approaching 60 years in operation from when Armin and Carmen Cody started the company in 1966. Their children joined the business in the 1970s, and together they made a commitment to providing the finest and safest crane and rigging services in Maine. Headquartered in Auburn, we serve customers across the New England region in a variety of construction-related industries. We are honored to be a finalist alongside many great family businesses and proud to continue doing business in Maine.
Hancock Lumber began actually right here in Casco, Maine in 1848. It's quite a story.
It's a deep-rooted family-owned business, seventh-generation business. There's a lot of, family feel about Hancock Lumber, even though it's a relatively large organization now. The focus is not on the results, it's on making sure we do the right thing by the people in the business. If you get that culture right, then everything else will fall into place.
we care about Maine a lot. It's a very special place, and we've intentionally kept our home here right in Casco and grown within the state.
Hey everyone, I'm Maria Nappi, third generation operator in our family business. Almost 50 years ago, my grandparents Karen and John bought Bow Street Market here in Freeport. Adam and Sheila expanded the market and Bow Street Beverage both in retail and wholesale, where my brother John works today. Wherever we are, from Freeport to Portland to our brand new store in Wells, serving the community is what drives our family.
Hello, I'm Roger Matthews, Chief Fun Officer and owner of first generation Pedigo electric bikes, Boothbay Harbor.
And I'm his wife, Lisa, the Chief Entertainment Officer, or CEO, kinda his boss, and co-owner of Pedigo.
Lisa and I are passionate about the health benefits that bicycling can bring to our community and all the residents of Central Maine.
We have the largest selection of e-bikes in Maine and a Bigfoot mural.
Riding an electric bike makes you feel like a kid again.
Or at least a really young person with two good knees.
I'm Evan Parasol, a black belt here at Centerpoint Martial Arts, and this is Andy Mishkin, the co-owner who, along with his wife, Hester, and his daughter, Harriet, opened in Falmouth in 2016. Centerpoint is a martial arts school, a day camp, and an after-school program. We provide self-defense seminars and parents' nights out. We help students and families unlock their inner potential. We take what we do seriously, but don't take ourselves too seriously. See you soon.
Hi, I'm Jen Levin. My husband Jared and I are the first generation of our family to own Chilton Furniture, a Maine company offering a modern take on traditional New England wood furniture with showrooms in Freeport, Portland, and Scarborough. Since our purchase in 2014, we've worked to become a design-led furniture brand, shifted most of our production to partner workshops in Maine, and built a team of employees dedicated to exceptional customer service.
Hi, I'm Emily McChesney, and I'm the third generation of Pratt Abbott Garment Care. We've been here since 1944, and today we have 12 stores between Cumberland and York counties. For nearly 80 years, we've been helping Mainers to look their best. We offer home delivery and laundromat services, as well as wash and fold. We are investing in technology and giving back to our community so our employees can focus on making sure every customer has a fantastic experience. Congratulations to all the other nominees.
I'm Trish Moulton. I purchased Dance Studio of Maine, located in Gorham, in 2001 and our Sanford location in 2019. Many of our teachers have been with us for more than 10 years, and we offer over 100 classes a week to dancers all over Maine. It's the greatest compliment when our students return to take classes as an adult or to bring their children to us.
Hi, I'm Patrick.
I'm Amber.
We're the founders of Marin Skincare. We're a first-generation family-owned skincare brand here in Portland, making skincare products for people with eczema and dry skin, using a protein found in lobster as a key ingredient.
The protein is a natural byproduct of lobster processing, so we partner with Luke's Lobster to upcycle them into a life-changing skincare ingredient.
My name is Lucina Mpulo. I'm the owner of Morai Markets. It's the first generation. I work with my husband. We sell African, organic African foods. Before I started my business, I was a housekeeper. Now I'm a businesswoman, I'm a star, and I recently buy my own store.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Victoria Campbell. This is our son Emery.
And I'm Dr. Connor Campbell, and we own Tree of Life Chiropractic in Portland, Maine, and we are a first-generation business.
We specialize in pediatrics, pregnancy, and family wellness care. And our mission is to just help our communities live a healthier lifestyle.
Hi, I'm Nate DeLois.
And I'm Tony DeLois.
In 2017, we co-founded Uncommon Hospitality with our father, Joe. We are a hotel management and development.
Thank all the employees that have helped us grow this company and make it what it is today.
Hello everybody, my name is Michael Molisho. I am owner of Maine Medical Cleaning Services. We opened this company in 2017. I started only me and my family. We start for one employee, and now we are to 125 employees right now. If you want to join us, you can contact us. We work with large hospital in Maine, and we're here for serve our community. Thank you so much for everybody. I see you soon.
Hi, Mark Curtis here. I've been a co-worker at Gorham Sand & Gravel for 30 years. In 1987, brothers and first-generation owners Jim and Tom Shaw started the company with very little money and a vision of working for themselves. Now, 36 years later, we're one of the most trusted and reliable earthwork companies in southern Maine. We operate out of our office in Buxton, Maine, and have several pits across York and Cumberland County. We service municipal, industrial, commercial, and residential customers, specializing in earthwork construction and aggregate sales.
Hi, welcome to our store. We are a 3-generation run business. What sets us apart is our unique approach to the customer's experience and the health benefits of our products. We are a destination location, ranked #1 on multiple social media platforms.
Impressive group there. Good evening, everyone. I'm Amanda Hill. I'm a weeknight anchor at NewsCenter Maine, and I'm so happy to be back with you all tonight to celebrate this impressive group of semifinalists and finalists. So our keynote speaker tonight is Chase Morrill. I know a lot of you recognize that name. Kennebec Cabin Company. You may know him as the star of Maine Cabin Masters, along with Ashley and Ryan. So before we talk with him, let's learn a little bit more about them.
Sometimes you need a little help from your friends.
For most Mainers, a camp on a lake is the most comfortable place they can be. One fixed up by Maine Cabin Masters is a dream come true. Maine Cabin Masters is a DIY network show now in its 3rd season. Chase Morrill is the lead character, and I mean character.
They're not looking for the Ritz.
More like a saltine.
More like a saltine. Cool. So season 1, it was just the 6 of us, and we did 10 camps in a season. We didn't know what we were doing. Well, no, we knew what we were doing, but you throw in the film crew, it just, the deadlines and the level of completion we had to take the camps to was extremely challenging, and yeah, almost killed us.
The Cabin Masters cast is essentially Chase's family and friends who would be doing this even if the cameras weren't here. Through happenstance, they hooked up with a Denver production company.
No?
And their personalities have carried the show, says executive producer Max Osmus.
They're the best cast I've ever worked with. I mean, they're just real, you know. They're very authentic to, what you see on TV. There's no acting.
With cameras at all angles, the team goes right at it, tearing things out, ripping things down, and rebuilding camps.
There's a temporary lock.
Until they're wicked nice. Among the cabins they've worked on are those of John Fishman, the drummer for Fish, and former health director Dora Mills.
So what I'm going to do is...
Chase's sister Ashley is the lead designer, who also adds the finishing touches when the work is done.
Well, everybody comes to camp. You're at your house. You don't want this chair anymore. So what do you do with it? You bring it to camp.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you come into these places and they are just, just so full of stuff. And a lot of it needs to go.
I love to watch other people work. Ryan Eldridge is married to Ashley.
I'm the lucky one that works with my brother-in-law and my wife every day.
We watched him sawing up Superboard. Putting the pine to a project allows them to keep the costs down. They do amazing things on relatively small budgets, and they're not afraid and know what they're doing.
We're working fast. And, we get so many questions about the budget, but, if you look close, it's camp. Our miter cuts aren't perfect. We're going as fast as we can and trying to stretch the homeowner's budget.
I made it. Shows are full of fun moments. The guys are funny, loud, jocular. However, there's a real sense of decency and team. While they're having fun, there's also an appreciation for the family they're working for and the state they are working in. This is Jedi.
To me, the best part of the show is the way the production company depicts the state of Maine. They just show off, and we work in some of the most beautiful spots in the state.
Camps are important places to Mainers, places where memories are made. When they get a facelift, others can see the beauty that links us to them, often for generations.
I can see why people like it because I really like it. You know, when I'm watching it, it's really interesting to see how the production team, what they pull together. Yeah, we're really, really grateful. We hope it continues. We hope everyone continues to watch because we're having a blast. And I think we're doing a great job, and all these cabins are turning out beautiful.
And so does a national TV audience, which tunes in to see some real Mainers doing dream works. Mondays at 10 on the DIY Network. It's Maine Cabin Masters.
Let's welcome Chase Morrill.
Thank you.
You are in the far seat over here, sir. We're going to put
Perfect.
you in the hot seat. Oh, our fire's not going yet. Thank you, Keith, for getting our fire. There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Now we're cozy.
Where's the marshmallows?
Now we're getting it there. Exactly, exactly. So your company, Kennebec Cabin Company, already existed, but the show really kind of launched you guys. Tell us a little bit more about, you have two family-owned businesses now. You have the cabin company, and then you have the woodshed.
Yes. So we've got the construction business, which is kind of the main focus of Maine Cabin Masters. We've got the Kennebec Cabin Company in Manchester, Maine. That's kind of a retail space where people can come and get, T-shirts, stuff for the show, but also, items that Ashley works with artisans, brings that in. And then we also have the restaurant and bar out back. So Ryan and Ashley, who weren't able to make it today, but they wish they could be here. They have a lot of bar experience. Ryan was a bartender up at Fulio's for years up the Sugarloaf area, so it's kind of a natural fit.
Yeah, you guys all have a lot of different talents that work in here. But speaking of the woodshed and basically your headquarters in Manchester, Maine, you have been bringing fans from all over the country to Manchester. What is it like to be able to bring a sort of boost to the economy in your community?
It's pretty awesome. I think we decided we wanted to have a retail space, and the headquarters kind of came up. We made it our own space. It was an old 1850s farmhouse. We did it as an episode, and we thought it'd be kind of a clubhouse. And I remember when we first did it, the town of Manchester was like, "Why are you putting in such a big parking lot?" I'm like, "I don't know. Maybe it's too big." But now it's like, we pull in the summertime. The parking lot's full. Yeah. There's license plates from all over the country, and it's kind of become a destination. Everybody's just excited to be there, excited to check it all out, and hoping to catch a glimpse of us. So it's a pretty unique experience.
Do you like to hang out there?
I try to as much as I can, but
you got a lot going on.
In the summertime, we're building cabins. We're flying around, but we always make sure we take time to stop and talk to fans because we wouldn't be here without people watching. We're super appreciative, and it's fun to interact with people from all over the country.
Speaking of the cabins that you guys work on, there are many cabins in Maine, and you've redone a lot of these cabins, but what's sort of the process for you in terms of choosing which ones you actually do or choosing which ones go in the show?
Yeah, so season 1, we had to beg and plead with people, "Hey, can we renovate your cabin? You have to give us the keys and you can't come back till we're done." So, we had family members and, luckily got enough people. They really do hand us the keys and walk away. We talk to them, get an idea of what they're looking for, but allow us to do what we need to do to get what they, the best product possible. There's a lot of trust involved, and now, we have much more shows for people to see, so
you've earned a little trust.
To back up our work. So people apply on the website, and we check out the camps. It has to meet criteria for us. Has to be a reasonable budget. Unfortunately, the days of the $20,000, $25,000 budget are a little bit a thing of the past.
Yes.
But and they also have to be good for television. There needs to be that transformation. A story is helpful as well. So.
Can have that wow factor.
Exactly. And we found that, camp owners staying away, it really, when they see that first site, it really is a true reaction. They haven't seen the property, and so it just, that's what just, I think, makes it so special.
You guys have different offshoots now too. Ashley, you mentioned, has her design business, yep. Rustic County, and you and Ryan do a podcast.
Yep.
What do you like to talk? I mean, obviously you talk about building and stuff, but what do you really like to talk about in this podcast?
I think we say in the very beginning, we like to talk about all things Maine, all things cabin, and all things Maine cabin related. I mean, it's a huge window. We do the podcast with my daughter Maggie, and I think that's my favorite part is working with family. She definitely keeps it real, keeps us in place. Nothing like a teenage girl to really put you in your place.
Oh yeah, yeah. But family, working with family, has that always been a huge thing? For you and Ashley, when you first started all of this, was that such an important piece of this?
Yeah, I think, we grew up working with family. It's just what we did. My wife and Ashley had a small antique boutique shop down in Hollowell, and, my wife was able to raise the kids, bring them right down there, and my father would make furniture out of reclaimed material well before it was trendy, and, we'd go out yard sailing, I'd take my kids, we'd, travel around, and now, we try and get the kids, the family involved as much as possible. In the retail shop, my mother works there, my wife, my daughters, my son fills in, my great aunt, so it really is Ryan's family. Ryan's father's always at the woodshed, so it really is a family business.
Where do you see the future taking you guys between the woodshed and the cabin building, even beyond the television show?
Not out of the state of Maine.
That's good.
That's right.
That's good.
Yes. People ask, people come in from Michigan, all over. They're like, hey, we've got a cabin out there. Or even New Hampshire, like, hey, we've got a cabin right over the border. We're like, oof, sorry.
We don't cross the border,
Yeah,
buddy.
we don't open that door. And there's no shortage of beautiful spots in Maine, tons of cabins, and they always need work. So it's almost like, job security.
This is a loaded question, but what are you most proud of along this journey?
Ooh. I would say I'm most proud of the team we built and the people we work with. It takes so many people to make this all happen. The film crew, the retail store workers, the woodshed workers, all the carpenters, Ashley's design team, the subcontractors, landscapers, electricians, plumbers, all of it. It just, we work with great people and people who have great work ethics in the state. I'm really proud, when I look around and just see how we all work together as a team.
I'll end it with this, if there was one piece of advice that you could give to a family business just starting out, something that maybe would have helped you guys in the beginning or something you think would be helpful for someone to know, what would that piece of advice be?
I think the piece of advice I would say is leave it at work. That's the best thing. It's, we work together. We really don't have boundaries, and that's what's nice about working with family is you don't have to be polite. You tell it how.
Is that true?
You do, but you don't. You tell it how it is. You know what you're going to get for reactions, but you're able to deal with that. Get it all out there. Mm-hmm. If you have arguments, it stays there. You go home. We still work. We've worked together for 9 seasons now, but we still, go out on the boats together. We go on family vacations together. So, but we leave it all there. But we're still family. We're still friends. We all love each other, and we're having fun with what we're doing.
That's great to hear. We built in some time for some audience questions.
Oh boy.
And I know some of you have some questions. So if you want to just raise your hand if you have one, and I think Keith is keeping an eye out. We have a microphone passing around here. Do we see hands? It's hard to see in the light. Ooh.
Chase, some of us have tried to downsize, and we know what a problem that is, and we see your warehouse, and I think there must be a really good story connected to that.
So my grandparents were, first of all, let me start by saying I'm not a hoarder. Okay? I'll put that right out there. I save stuff for use in the future.
Big difference.
Huge
Big
difference. But yeah, so my grandparents always saved everything. You know, we grew up with the saying, make it, you know, use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. And, you know, I think I've held true to that. We've salvaged a lot of material growing up, and my father had a huge collection. I kind of inherited some of his collection. I'm not placing blame on him by any means. But, you know, I think that's what the great thing about what we're doing. You know, we're working with quality materials, a lot of it made in Maine, a lot of it natural materials, wood, and it still has plenty of life. And, you know, I'll save stuff, and who knows when I'll use it again, but it's there if we ever need it, or if anybody else needs it. You know, I have people stop by, hey, you got an old window? And it's like, yep, what type?
I think that can be said for a lot of Maine barns.
Exactly,
here, yeah.
exactly.
Any other questions? Oh, we got one in the back.
Hi, it's Paula back here, the online MC. We have a question from one of our streaming viewers, and she asks, do you understand the impact that watching Maine Cabin Masters has on people? She has health issues, and watching your show helps her to relax and unwind, and it puts a smile on her face. So are you aware of the impact that you have?
We are. I think, you know, none of us ever had any dreams or ambitions to be on TV, anything like that. It was an opportunity that presented itself. And we're like, sure, let's try, you know. We'll do one cabin, have fun stories to tell. I don't think any of us, you know, ever expected it to grow to what it has. But again, we're super appreciative. And when you hear stories like that, it just, you know, again, it's pretty unbelievable and heartwarming, and, you know, just makes us want to keep going and have fun doing what we're doing.
It's going to just bring you back to why you started in the first place.
Totally. But, you know, height of summer, you know, a month ago, we're going so fast, you know, we barely have time to pick our heads up. So, you know, with summertime or wintertime, things slow down. We can kind of, you know, be more appreciative of what we have. And, you know, same thing, being able to appreciate family and friends in the beautiful state that we're in. I mean, we're working in beautiful locations. You know, we'll be pounding away on a roof or something, middle August, super hot, 90 degrees, but then you just look up, you look around, and you're right on the waterfront, and it's, you know, you go swimming at lunch, so it's not bad.
That's not terrible.
No, it's not.
It's not a bad gig at all.
Minus the roofing.
Well, I think we'll wrap it up with that. Chase, thank you for taking the time to do this, and I know Catherine has something for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, Chase. And you are definitely on our television at home.
New episodes Monday night.
All right, let's get to it, shall we? So our finalists tonight exemplify business success, contributions to their community and industry, positive business and family linkages, strong communication, and innovative business practices and strategies, all the criteria considered for the Maine Family Business Awards. Let's meet our facilitator and dedicated panel of judges who took on the very daunting task of selecting our 7 winners from this amazing field. Please stand when I say your name. Judging facilitator, Ann Hussey of the Quad Group. Returning judges, Shaylee Fendler of MEMIC and IFOB board member. Chris Lynch of Legacy Properties International Realty and IFOB board member. Amy Volk of Volk Packaging Corporation, a 3-time Maine Family Business Award winner. Charlie Zachow of Zachow Construction and past Maine Family Business Award winner. And first-time judges, George Budugu Makoko of Ladder to the Moon Network and Mjambo Africa. Jennifer Johnson of Franklin Printing, a 2022 Maine Family Business Award winner. And Nikki Strout of Rugged Seas, also a 2022 Maine Family Business Award winner. Thank you, judges. Now, this is the moment all of you have been waiting for. Time to meet the 2023 Maine Family Business Award winners. You guys ready? All right. If we call your name, please come up to the podium to accept your award and say a few words. And for this first award, I would like to invite Elizabeth Fagan from Geiger to help hand this out. First award tonight is the Geiger Environmental Leadership Award, which honors companies that embrace and set the standard for sustainability. Nominated by Donald Hamilton, tonight's winners live their values every day and encourage their guests to become actively involved in protecting the wild areas of Maine for future generations. The judges were impressed with this company's work with Indigenous communities in Maine and Canada, and their conservation practices, not to mention their awesome sled dogs. That kind of gives it away there. Congratulations, Mahoosic Guide Services, winner of the Geiger Environmental Leadership Award.
Well, thank you. I'm very honored to receive this. My father, Donald Hamilton, nominated us. And even though we're first generation, I've had a lot of support from my family right along. My mom just went on a canoe trip with me last week at 90 years old. So I guess I can keep going for a while longer. Thank you.
And I'd like to invite Phil Cohen from M&T Bank to the stage to present the next one. The M&T Bank Innovation and Technology Award recognizes companies that have developed new methods, ideas, or products that solve a problem or improve upon a previous solution to a problem in ways that have a significant positive impact. The judges were impressed with the ways in which this company, nominated by Todd Anderson from Chalmers Insurance Group, has embraced technology in ways leveraging artificial intelligence and creating proprietary tools and apps to manage inventory and the customer experience. Congratulations, Hancock Lumber, winner of the M&T Bank Innovation and Technology Award.
Kevin Hancock is one of the most inspirational and visionary people I've ever known, and certainly in the state, if not the country, and unfortunately lost his voice this evening and had to leave early, so you have me to speak. I apologize in advance for that. Hancock Lumber was started in 1848 and is 175 years old this year. Our birthday is this month. We have 7th generation ownership, and actually there are 5 owners. Kevin is 6th generation, but we're represented here by his mom, Carol, who's 5th, his wife, Allison, who's 6th, and then 7th generation daughters, Abby and Sydney. So an incredible business to work for. I'm very proud and honored to be here on behalf of the owners. Thank you. On behalf of the owners and the 730 people who work for Hancock Lumber and make it an amazing place to work. Finally, Wendy Scribner gave me a bit of advice when Kevin was had to leave, and she said, there's a lot of people watching, both in the audience and on the video, so keep it short. So thank you.
I'd like to welcome Peter Horch from Horch Roofing to the podium to present this next one. The Horch Roofing First Generation Award recognizes outstanding companies that have not yet transitioned from one generation to the next. The company we honor tonight was started by a new Mainer whose growth accelerated when COVID hit. They made a name for themselves by stepping up to provide crucial services to local hospitals and other businesses during the pandemic, and they have continued to grow and thrive ever since. The judges were also impressed with this company's strong commitment to community service and supporting the immigrant community. Congratulations to Maine Med Cleaning Service, the Horch Roofing First Generation Award winner.
Hello. Only thing I want to say, thank you for all housekeeping in Maine. You guys do really, really good job. Thank you.
All right, I now invite Dottie Chalmers-Cutter and Jim Chalmers from Chalmers Insurance up. The Chalmers Insurance Group Customer Service Award seeks out a business that consistently exceeds its customers' expectations. Nominated by Jenna Jeffrey from Clark Insurance, tonight's winner certainly does that. They are the largest business of their kind in Maine, and they're sought out as industry experts by federal agencies and customers around the world. The judges were also impressed with their commitment to their employees and their community. Congratulations to the Cody Corporation, winner of the Chalmers Insurance Group Customer Service Award.
On behalf of the Codys, thank you very much for all of you. To our employees for getting us here, our coworkers. We've been members for over 13 years. 8 years ago, we were runner-up. And to sit there and say, we didn't make it. And tonight we have, and thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, the lovely Maddie Corson is hanging on to our next award. It is the Shep Lee Award for Community Service. For more than 60 years, Shep Lee built a successful auto dealership with a corporate culture based on respect and concern for customers and employees. The recipient of this year's award, nominated by Zach Lausen from Richard Brothers Financial Advisors, exemplifies these qualities that were important to Shep. Judges were impressed with the countless ways this company supports the communities they serve, from granting a child's Make-A-Wish to generous financial contributions. So join me in congratulating Gorham Sand and Gravel, our Shep Lee Community Service Award winner.
My name is Darren Shaw with Gorham Sand and Gravel. A wise Maine business owner once told me, if you can make $100 in the state of Maine, you can make $10,000 in any other state. So by quick math, every person in this room works 100 times harder than their counterpart in any other state.
All right, next up we have the Maddie Corson Small Business Award. It's for businesses with fewer than 25 employees. Nominated by Arano Valley from Maine Life Media, this company impresses our judges with its longevity. They are 9 generations strong and still operating on the land purchased by their family in the 18th century. They have many family members actively involved in the business today, and they are innovators and leaders in their industry. Congratulations, Brodus Blueberries, winner of the Maddie Corson Small Business Award.
I'm somewhat embarrassed to say that when this all started, I didn't know what IFOB was. And I got the notice that we had been nominated, and I thought, was this a junk mail? Was it spam? What was this? And then I saw that we were nominated by Arano Valley, and I'm like, wow, we've got to follow through. We've got to fill out the application. We've got to do this. I mean, it's Arano Valley. And we've done it, and I think the thing that has been the most important to me, culminating with things here tonight, is that every step of the way you get introduced to people that are even much more successful than we are. And I've learned a lot by talking to people here already tonight, listening to so many of you, and I hope it takes us to the 10th generation. So thank you very much.
I now invite Holly Margaritas with Rennie's to the podium to present this award. It is our final award of the night. It's the Rennie's Large Business Award for a company with more than 25 employees. Nominated by Lindsay Skilling from Gifford's Ice Cream, the judges noted that tonight's winner could easily have qualified in many of these categories. They are recognized regionally and nationally as an innovator in their industry, and their generosity in the community is extraordinary. This year, they will hit a milestone with their 1 millionth winter coat cleaned and distributed to kids in need through their decades-long Coats for Kids program, something we at NewsCenter Maine are also very honored to take part in every year. Congratulations to Pratt Abbott Garment Care, the 2023 Rennie's Large Business Award winner.
Thank you so much to all the judges and the other nominees. This is really dedicated to all our employees. We have 2 employees retiring this year that have been with our business longer than I've been alive, which is no small feat.
Thank you all. We're honored and grateful. Thank you.
Hey, let's give all of our winners another round of applause. Congratulations. And as we wrap things up tonight, I just want to remind you to complete the Maine Family Business Awards survey on the website fambusiness.org, because you'll be entered into a drawing to win $100 to Rennie's, so that's a big deal. You will also notice on page 77 in your program book and on the screen the QR code. You can scan that to make a tax-deductible donation to IFOB right from your phone. Because as a nonprofit organization, IFOB relies on memberships, sponsorships, and of course generous donors to help them provide important programming that supports family businesses who then in turn help our economy. So it's a win-win. So please feel free to take a copy of the program book and share it with your friends in case they also want to make a donation. And you can help spread the word about IFOB and its mission to help family-owned businesses help our economy. And few housekeeping items here too. Attendees, please turn in your name tag sleeves. Semifinalists and finalists, enjoy your framed certificates. It's our gift to you. Winners and honorees, do not run away. Please come to the podium for photos. Thanks so much for attending, everyone, and congratulations to everyone, including our winners, our finalists, our semifinalists. We are so honored to have you here, and I am honored to once again be your host. Amanda Hill with NewsCenter Maine. Have a great night, everyone. Congratulations.